literally. All right, you guys, I am so excited for this video because I am doing a collaboration with Emily Jean Plants. So here is her YouTube handle. So we are just doing a trade on some things. So she is sending me something that I have actually really been wanting. And she was just like, just send me random Hoya cutting. And I'm like, a random Hoya cutting? Really? I can't just send one. So I'm sending her a collection of some of my favorites. All right, so if you guys watched one of my previous videos where I'm wearing this shirt and I look exactly like this, then you already know what's coming. I already have everything prepped. So I am going to be getting this ready for Miss Emily. Got my spag. Yeah, I brought the plastic baggies in here, cool. So that way I can do like a cutting per bag, so that way they're separated. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the wet spag in here. So here is the first cutting that I'm sending her. This is a cutting from my Hoya Australis, and it's got some really cute aerial root things going on. So yeah, this one's a cutie. I did let it callus over last night, so it should be ready to go for her to start rooting. So we're just going to pop this in here. What I'm gonna do with this one, actually, since it's like a little bit wonky, I'm just going to fold it over like this, and then I'm just gonna tape it like this. But that way, there's still air circulation, so that way it doesn't mold or get root rot or anything like that, because we don't like root rot. All right, so that is the Hoya Australis. This is going to be a random ass unknown Deschidia. Okay, so Deschidia is the cousin of Hoya, and I don't know what kind this is. It's different than the one that's on my porch, but I got it at my last plant shopping extravaganza that I didn't record because I suck, but it was really hot that day, okay? And I had my kid, and it's just not a good day when I take my kid plant shopping because he wants everything, but same. So this is just a random Deschidia cutting. Maybe Emily will know what it is. I don't know. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. So that is a random ass Deschidia cutting. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, where I actually, I'm just gonna leave it like this because it's kind of going over a little bit further than I would like. So what I am actually going to do is I'm going to get, do I have just like normal paper clips? Somewhere. I know I do. So I'm going to use this binder clip to clip it open. So that way I know that it's going to have air circulation. Random ass Deschidia. So next up, I am going to send her a cutting from my Hoya Pubicala Splash. I have no idea if she has these Hoyas. I've watched her plant tours and I can't remember, and I just don't remember. But even if she does have them already, she can just add them to her pot to make a fuller pot. So this is a cutting from my Hoya Pubicala Splash. So this one, I'm actually going to take a rubber band and just lightly wrap it around here so that way it stays put. And then I will tuck this part around in paper so that way it doesn't damage the foliage. All right, next up, I'm going to do my Hoya DS70 cutting that I have for her. So this is the Hoya DS70 or Hoya Pubicala. So it has this really this really beautiful dark green color, and on the back it's this light lime green, and it's like almost a velvety texture. So this is honestly a really beautiful plant. I want mine to be a little bit more full. Then you're probably like, Maggie, why do you keep giving people cuttings? And I'm just like, because it has really long hanging trails of it. So I've just been cutting off the trails to make it not as long, but I would like my plant itself to be fuller, if that makes sense. So this is the Hoya DS70. Then you're probably like, Maggie, why don't you just root it yourself and then plop it in the soil? Because I like to share, you guys. Sharing is caring. All right, so let's get this one set up. All right, so this is actually a harder to find Hoya. So I have got here, I think two. I've got 2 cuttings off of my Hoya Ratusa. So, honestly, Emily, when you watch this, what would be really cute is after, if you get this rooted, if you did like a 1-inch pot and stuck it in the bottom of the hole, like the terracotta. Actually, I might just send you one. I have a whole bunch. Yeah, so if you did this and then stuck it in the bottom like that and hung it, I mean, you could even put another plant on top of it. You could like put more of the Ratusa on top, but that would be actually kind of cool. I don't know. I think it would be cool. I'm gonna send you the itty bitty terracotta. But this is from the Hoya Ratusa. If you're watching this, you better be watching this. So Emily is actually who encouraged me to start my YouTube channel like the most. Plant Me Ashley definitely said, now's the time to get into planty YouTubing and all that. So yeah, that's essentially how I decided to start, because Emily was like, you really should do this. You really, really should do it. But look at how weird the Ratusa's foliage is. Like, it reminds me of grass. So that is that. I kind of wish I would have filmed myself cutting it, but I did it last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning and I was tired AF. All right, I think I have, ooh, I have 2 more. Okay. All right. So next up is a cutting from something that I haven't given anybody else a cutting of, so you should feel special. This is a cutting from my Hoya Macrophilia Varigata, and I love this plant. This is easily one of my favorite Hoyas that I have. Like, it's stunning. I love this Hoya so much, so you should feel very, very special that I am sending you a cutting. This is actually a top cutting also. So, but this is just such a beautiful leaf, and I really feel like everyone should have this. It is so pretty. I love the veininess of it. This is actually what got me hooked on veiny leaves for Hoya. I am actually going to tape this one just because it's like right on the leaf and I don't want the leaf to get damaged at all. Okay, cool. Macrophilia Varigata. All right, last and certainly not least. So I actually took these cuttings this morning. I didn't do it last night because it was dark and the mosquitoes here are so freaking bad. Is anybody else having like super bad luck with mosquitoes right now? Like, it's because we didn't get a winter basically in Ohio and they're so bad. Like, it's seriously, it's so freaking bad. All right, anyways, so this is 3 cuttings off of my Hoya Australis. And I love this plant, so I have 2 of these. This is from my bigger plant. This one has been outside, but it doesn't look like it has any webbing. I mean, I might have a little bit up here, but it's from like actual spiders and not spider mites, like the good kind of spiders. But look at how big these leaves are, like huge leaves. So I love this plant. I'm also going to give her a cutting that looks a little bit sad, but she'll revive it. It'll plump up a little bit in the spag. But this has a growth point here, a growth point coming in there. It's throwing hands right here, and then it has another growth there. So this is a beautiful little section for my Hoya Australis. Hoya Australis has quickly become one of my faves, and Hoya Australis Lisa. You guys, Hoyas are just so beautiful. They are so beautiful. I don't understand when people don't like Hoya. I actually don't think I've ever met people that don't like Hoya. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand people who are obsessed with succulents. Like, if you can keep succulents alive and thriving and growing, like, you've got to be, like, sacrificing something to Satan. Especially string of pearls. Alright, so we are going to actually tape and band this. Why? Because I should have banded it to begin with. All right, so now I'm going to put this in a box, which I have a really cute box I'm gonna give her. So this is something I just got from the Dollar General. It was $2. I'm gonna pull that price tag off though, just because I hate sending gifts with the price tags on them. Like, even though I'm admitting how much I spent on it and where I got it from, I don't know. It's just something my grandma always did. Take that off. So it says enjoy the little things. It has this really cute claspy, and then boom, super cute, right? And so I'm gonna send this to her with some special floof. I'm gonna give her special floof. And this is a really sturdy box, so I'm not too worried about like the post office messing it up too much. But I just want to be a little cute because it's my first collab, you know. Cute. So we're just going to lay all of these in there. Watch these not fit. If these don't fit, I'm gonna be annoyed. I actually don't think that I really need to wrap the foliage because this is a sturdy box. Like, I'm not worried. Okay, cute. So that is for Emily Jean Plants. Adorbs. So she's gonna get this in the next couple days, and we will get these videos up for you guys to check it out. I'm gonna write a little love note for her and shove it down in here. I'm kind of thinking about actually sticking this in a bubble mailer, so like just to be safe. Plus, I want this to be even more of a surprise. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this content, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you go check out Emily Jean Plants, which my finger is pointing at the direction of where her name is going to be. Make sure you check out her. She is adorable. She's super quirky and funny, and I've really enjoyed becoming friends with her. I very much think that if we lived closer, we would be best friends and be at each other's house every day. So make sure you check out her channel. She is amazing. She seriously is just killing the YouTube game lately with her content. So make sure you give her a check out, like her videos, subscribe to her, comment on her stuff, watch her stuff. It's amazing. Also do the same stuff for me. And also make sure you check out my Instagram handle. So my Instagram handle is plantymommayt, so Planty Mama YouTube essentially. It is a newer channel, so there's not too much stuff on it channel. It's a newer Instagram, so there's not too much stuff on it right now, but there's going to be lots of cool stuff in the future, so make sure you go check out the Instagram. All right, guys, have a great day and happy planting. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.